inserted our image gallery, we can actually preview the post. I'm going to click over here where it says Publish, Preview. Currently, the visibility on this post is set to private, which means only I can see it, or the user who created the post can see it. I can also see past revisions if I click here to browse. WordPress keeps a history of the edits that you've made. And you can also use the scroll bar here to scroll back and forth between the different versions of the document. And you can also restore a previous version if you've made an error or a mistake. So to go back to the post, I know that there's something wrong with my gallery. I'm going to click Preview so I can see what it kind of looks like and how it functions. And I know that these two pastors don't have their information beneath them. So let's fix that. I can click Edit, which takes me back into the post. I select the image icon that's representing my image gallery. And on the left top corner, this would delete the image that I've placed, and I get that back by just clicking on it down here. But what I want to do is modify, and that's what this icon means. So I'm going to click. I can see the 4 pastors. I can see that I have the information here for Pastor Scott. I can see that I have information here for current Pastor Green. But I need to add the information for Pastor Pope and Pastors Montgomery. So let's do that. That information comes from here, the caption. And it's always important to fill out all of these fields of information whenever you post an image. You're provided with this option when you first post an image to the media gallery, as well as after you've already posted it to the media gallery and you'd like to modify the information in an actual post. But the reason that it's important to have this information filled in is for the Google search engines. So right now we've given the image a title of Pope, and it's taken that name from the actual file that was uploaded. But we're concerned about the information that you actually see. So I happen to have a text document that has this information of the past ministers. So I'm going to open my text document. From my text editing application on my machine. And I'm going to give Reverend Pope his information. So I'm going to copy. And I'm going to paste it. Now this is an important item, and one that may take you some time to get accustomed to. Because this is a special editor, it does recognize HTML, not just text in terms of formatting. And I want to try to get the late to be on one line because I think it may be too long. So I'm going to put in this information, a bracket, BR, and a close bracket, and that's an HTML code for a line break. This is pretty much the only place that you'll use special codes like this, or HTML codes, in the WordPress interface. But note that this is one place that you will use it. I also want the line to break again, if possible, after his name. So I'm going to put another BR. I'm going to update the gallery. In every post I make, I always want to put tags. Every single time. Tags are also for the Google search engines. Please do not forget them. I can choose from tags that I have already entered. And we can see here, we know that ministry applies, reverend applies. We generally always use UBC, Universal Baptist. We'll use Universal Baptist Church. We'll use Brooklyn. We'll use the word church. We'll use pastor. And we'll use the word minister. We'll also use the word, we'll type in history and add that word. So here we can see the list of all the tags that we've associated with this post. And generally speaking, with every post, you always want to set a featured image. We'll talk more about the featured image in later lessons. So I'm going to choose Reverend Scott for the first organizer of the church to be the image that's associated with this post. And this featured image gets used in various places of the theme, which I will show you. I'm going to update, and every time I make these modifications with WordPress, I have to hit update to commit those to memory. And again, I need to be patient until the screen refreshes. I'm still not done. There's more modifications to this gallery I'd like to make. So I select the image that represents the gallery. I select my edit icon. And I still need to add Pastor Montgomery's information. So I will go back to my document. I will copy Pastor Montgomery's information. I will paste that into the caption. I generally always want to have alt text. If I don't know what to put, I'll just copy and put the name of the file or his name again. And again, this is very important for the blind who browse the internet and use screen readers that reads this information back to the visually impaired. Please don't forget that. So whenever we post an image, we should always have a title. We should have a caption. And we can always choose later when we use the image to show or not to show the caption. And we always want alt text. Description, setting a description is up to you. I'm going to update this gallery. And one thing I did forget, my line breaks. And we can see that's going to not render so properly. So let's put a break in there. So BR with a open angle bracket, BR, close angle bracket. And let's put it before the dates. BR, angle bracket, BR, close angle bracket. And that stands for break or line break. One other thing is here. For pastor in this image, I want to have a different caption than this caption. So what I will do is I'm going to go back to my Word document, and essentially what we have is our present pastor. So we're going to copy that. I'm going to highlight pastor and paste that. I'm going to put my angle bracket BR and update the gallery. I'm going to update my post after I've updated the gallery. I can preview my gallery or preview this post. And see, I can see I have my information here. The line here is too long, so we got an extra break, but we did get our break here at organizer. And we did get our break before the dates. as well as we got the break that we intended with our present pastor, Dr. Green. So here we've now inserted our gallery, and we can insert and add more and more and more pastors as time goes by. But this makes it a simple way to insert a gallery into post content.